Good evening and welcome to Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condray.
I'm the Bench Monster. Welcome to the Benchmonster TV show, 7 p.m.
Thanks
Thursday
for
night.
joining us.
Back
Happy you're
again.
here.
Seems like we were just here yesterday. All these Thursdays keep coming
Yeah,
faster and
something
faster.
fast, for sure. Hopefully everybody's having a good week.
This is a good week for me because I got
training's going good.
I have a
Bodies
birthday
are
coming up.
good. No birthday.
Sunday.
We're skipping it this year. No birthday.
Yeah.
No,
It's my
not
birthday.
celebrating it this year. Sorry.
Yep.
With Poe.
No, I want presents. It's my birthday.
Poe.
So you probably read the description of this video. We broke out the cambered bar that Nate Brandenhorst bought recently. It's a 2 3/4 inch camber, and the bar is rated to 600 pounds. So we don't want to put that, take too much weight on there, obviously. And yeah, we used it, and it was hard. And I was concerned about, I know the Duffalo bar has some deficit in it, but I was worried about pectoral strains and such. So we took minute jumps and played safe. Nobody got hurt. I added a little bit of extra insurance to the bar. I put the bench block on there, which is like a half board on one side. It's like that big. So I put that on there. Just, I want to be safe myself. But we had fun with it. It was harder than shit, and we'll look forward to using it again. We'll check that out on Max Effort Day. Got tons of videos, thank God. I was having a hard time finding videos this week. It's like pretty quiet on the set as far as powerlifting meets and such. I know they had some, but searching social media was kind of rough. I appreciate James Borgalt for sending me some videos. That helps me out a lot. I found some of my own too, and Ashley actually has a video too. I don't know which one. I just saw a deadlift. That's what I used. Is that good?
Yeah, I didn't have very much this week. So it was kind of a deload this week. So.
Sometimes you got to have those.
Nobody wants to see that.
Yes, they do. They want to see everything that you do. So March is almost coming to an end. It looks like spring's here. That's good. And our meet draws closer and closer, May 17th. It's going to be a pretty good show. We got some benchers coming from far and wide, and might see a 1,000-pound bench or a 900-pound bench. So that's pretty cool. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. Is that what you say? But I might have myself a battle-ready shirt coming. Gonna experiment with that. I love new things. I love new toys, and I love new bars. And yeah, having a good time recently. So we'll see if that shows up. We'll showcase it. If it shows up, we'll see. If it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. But I'm excited. I seen some great things, and I have some videos here, people benching in the Battle Ready shirt. So we'll for surely be checking those out. I hope I can read my chicken scratches tonight. Having a hard time writing. Some days it just flows, but some days it's like all that benching has kind of like messed up my poet hand here. Weird. I press too hard with the pen. Does that make sense? When I write, I got to learn to relax, and it's like painting. Bob Ross.
But
no,
just gonna put that little bush right there.
Yeah,
That'll
but
be our little
it's not the way I write though.
And if you tell anybody that bush. Sorry, probably never seen that Family Guy episode.
Family Guy, nope, don't see it. Didn't they get banned from TV?
I hope not.
No? Okay. Let's get down to some videos real quick, because we got a ton to showcase here. It's going to be fun. I think you'll enjoy it. Going to start right off with Kyle B. He's on Bench Monster Crew TV here, and we see him quite often, and he sent me a video.
Okay, Kyle.
Last minute, but you know what? I like last minute videos. I'll get them on the show. It showed up today, and it was in a format that I could use. And in fact, I think his video is the only one, except Ashley's, that doesn't require backing. So I don't have to put on the backing and have that dead time. Let's check out Kyle B. It says, looks to me like he's blasting some benches here of 430 pounds. Let's check out Kyle B. Doing a little self handoff too. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I just saw a guy there. So
he's standing there, but he's not needed.
Gotcha.
But in case something happened, he's there.
Gotcha.
Self handoff. That's gangster right there. Cracking that weight out. Stronger than me.
Wow.
Looking good, Kyle. Way to go.
Very nice. Nicely done, sir.
Yeah, good
Looking
speed on those.
strong.
Nice.
Strong.
Very impressive. Looking strong.
Strong. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are quick. Popping them
Cracking them out. Got a blast from the past video here. This is Vincent DeCenzo. I know the name well. He was back in my era. Seems so long ago. This is Vincent hitting his first 600 raw, and I got to put a backing up. And I remember when I hit my first 600 raw. Cracking it out. Making it look easy, too. Way to go, Kyle. Or Vincent,
Wow.
sorry. He looks thick there.
Damn.
That was back in the day.
Strong.
Strong.
I didn't say that looks a long time ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can tell just by the video.
Vincent looks like he could have done more, actually, in 600.
Totes.
But I remember, it wasn't my first 600. It was 585. I remember. 6 plates. I didn't want to do the 5 2.5, but 6 plates. I remember doing that. I was like, wow, I've actually done something amazing. Raw bench style, anyway. I believe I hit it on the decline first, in case anybody wants to know. Next up is Ivan, Podrev. Podrev, I'm doing my best. He's squatting 997, and according to the description in the video, it was dive bomb style. And he does bring it down pretty quick. 997, ladies and gentlemen. So dive bomb reminds me of like Shane Hammond and people like that bring it down quick and up quick. Let's check out this dive bomb style. Very comfortable under the weight. Damn, son. I wish I could do that.
Wow.
Good job.
Nicely done.
I'm sure he probably was doing a 3-lift meet there. I don't have any other lifts to showcase from there, but I'll tell you what, 997 squat, very impressive.
Yeah, very. And with good speed. I
Good,
mean, like,
yeah,
pretty decent.
and buried.
Pretty good
Like,
speed,
like
pretty good depth.
no, you don't have to question depth there.
You're very good, yeah.
Tyler Butcher got some squat footage here. He's doing Hatfield squats, doing 1,015 for 5. Yeah, that's 1,015 for 5. Now, is that a safety squat bar? Is that what we call those, Ashley?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, that's impressive. Doesn't even look heavy. Effortless. Good work, Tyler. Jesus. Looks like you could do about 10 of those. Very easy. Very impressive. Good
Yeah,
job, Tyler.
It's tough. That's a lot of weight too.
I like Hatfield squats. See, I can't get under the bar because of mobility problems.
You gotta work on that.
Yeah,
Just like Cromer told you.
I'm just all arthritis anymore.
No, you're not.
All scar
You
tissue.
just don't do any mobility work.
Nah, I never did it.
How's that working out for you?
Got me to 1075 in my era.
I can lift my arm.
Well, I'm old now, so I can say that. Jesus Oliveira. I like this kid. Great 3-lift lifter. Always amazing. I see a squat time and time again on Instagram, and I'm looking for videos. And here's one with him doing 948, and it's done with ease. Let's check out Jesus real quick here, ladies and gentlemen. 948. Any day of the week right here. Just got sleeves on, it looks like. SBDs, right, Ashley?
Yep. Sure is.
No question on depth again. And not even a spotter. Just takes it out, does it himself.
It's impressive.
Very impressive.
Very.
This young man, Mike Birch, we've had him on the show here a couple videos. We're going to show another one of his videos here. He sets an all-time world record in the 75 to 79 age group, weighing 181, and he's at the APA St. Pat's meet. Let's check out Mr. Mike Birch. We've seen him before. We're going to see him again right here. Doing a little deadlift action. 75 to 79. Not a lot of men out there doing it at that age.
Go, go, go.
Look at that cat.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Very nice. Doing more than me.
More than me.
Definitely.
Throws the belt down. A little bit of post-aggression right there. Very happy. Yeah. Taking that limelight right there. Oh. Oh, yeah. I love it. Way to go,
How
Mike
old is
Birch.
he?
Well, he's 75 to 79. And still out there doing it. You don't see that often.
Impressive. Very impressive.
I have next up, James Searcy. That name rings a bell. He's pulling fast on an 800-pound deadlift. Mr. Searcy. And I got to put a backing up. Sorry about that, but it's how my show works sometimes. And this is 800 pounds. Just going to pick it up. That's a lot of weight, people. I don't care who you are. Don't look very heavy. He's a great bench presser also, too.
Is he?
Yes, I believe so. Good job,
Very
James.
nice. Yeah, that's looking good.
Got a couple Tiny Meeker videos to showcase here. I talked to Tiny today. Haven't spoke to him in a while. Had to do some catching up. First, we're going to see some old school Tiny Meeker reverse band bench press of 1220. Got to put a backing up for these videos. They're a little cropped. I wanted to incorporate the 1220 there. I didn't want to take it out of the picture. And it's a reverse band, but he has got a lot of plates on there. Quite a few. This is back in the Phenom days. Back when the Phenom was the best shirt on the market. Not anymore. This was 2013 somewhere, give or take a year. Let's see, 1,220 pounds, people. Speed right off the board. Way to go. Piece of cake. That was a great shirt, man. I sure missed that shirt. Anyway, we got another video to showcase of Tiny here. This one was 1,003 for 2 in a 2-ply Super Duper Phenom. So now we're going to a 2-ply here. I want to incorporate the logo there, the 1,003 for 2 in a 2-ply.
Oh,
This is
wow.
2013. Looks like he's warming up for a meet. Or he's training. I don't know which one.
It looks like.
Does that look like a warm? Is that a gym or
warm-up area?
warm-up area? No, there's a, well, that might be a gym.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
It's like a leg
like a
press
leg
over there.
press.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
2-ply. I never wore a 2-ply Phenom. 1,003 for 2. Doing a little one board action. Look at the speed on that. 1,003. Like 135. Nice lifting. And a 2-ply. That's amazing. Anyway,
Yeah.
had a
Lot of fucking-
couple there.
A lot of weight. Nice job, Tiny.
Yeah.
One little flashback.
Let's see. We're going to move on to J. Michael Anderson here. Benching 948. And it looks to me like he's wearing a Battle Ready shirt. Like I said, I think there's a few videos. And I might be wrong, but I might be right. Anyway, 948. Apparently this is was an opener that he was doing in training here. Getting ready for a show. Set up, ready to go. A little one board action. Load the shirt. Boing. There you go. Good speed. Way to go, Jay. That might be a Battle Ready shirt. I'm still going to say it before I turn the page here.
A lot of strong folks. A lot of strong folks on this channel right now.
This one I pulled earlier from Instagram. This is Ariel Herman benching 405 times 3 at 168 body weight. And he's at the Crunch Gym. I saw it on the plate, so I'm going to use it. Let's check out Ariel. Yeah, looks like a young man here doing fucking 405 at 168 body weight. We're going to see Crunch Gym again later on, and then I have some questions I need to ask everybody.
Have you ever trained at a crunch?
I have not.
I have several times.
But we have another video coming up
Nice.
that occurred in Crunch Gym, and we're going to have to talk about it. Remind me. Brian Forbes benched recently, and he hit a 900 bench press, and he's doing it with a self handoff. Let's check out Brian Forbes. Kind of a cool overhead view. A self handoff with 900 pounds. Jesus. I have never done that.
Wow.
By yourself, taking it out.
Jeez.
Looks like a battle ready shirt, but I don't know anything. Look at that cat. Way to go, Brian.
Very nice.
Self handoff and puts it up.
Yeah, good looking lift.
Good lift. Yeah, way to go, dude. Self handoff. You got to take your hat off for that.
Yeah, that's impressive.
This young man right here coming up, this is word for word. It says class of 26, so I'm assuming he's a high school student. His name's Christian Ponti, Ponti. He smashes the state record in the 220-pound class with a 730 squat. Looks like at the North Regionals. This was back in 2023. Let's check out this young cat. High school meet, probably. Dive bombed with it. Frick, man. Holy crap. And did you see that? You blinked, you missed it, didn't you?
That was impressive. That was
Young man, yeah. Squat suit, whatever, doesn't matter.
Did he didn't have a squat suit on, did he?
I think it was a squat suit.
Go back.
Want to watch it again?
Yes.
Squat, yeah.
I wasn't looking for it.
That's a squat suit. It's tight. It's not a singlet.
Okay, might be right.
Knee wraps, and my God, he bombs it down. That's impressive.
Sure, that's a suit.
It's debatable.
If it is, it's like a single ply.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a singlet. It looks like a squat suit.
But it doesn't quite look like a squat suit either.
Okay, next up, this is where things get weird for me with this Crunch Gym. Found this video. This is a Crunch Gym in Arlington. I don't know if that's which Arlington we're at, but this girl benches 225. Or did she? You be the judge. You tell me what's going on here. This is the 225-pound girl. Something is not adding up at Crunch Gym.
On each side.
Okay, I'm confused. Let's watch it again. She's smiling and laughing, but we don't see.
Yeah, she's got two guys too.
You think there's somebody?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, because I have questions and I don't have the answers.
Is that what you were thinking too?
I didn't think anybody on the side. I thought the weights might have been a little off, but there could have been people. I didn't see shadows.
I figured there were two guys.
Okay.
Do you notice how the video, like,
it's cropped?
It's perfectly cropped where you can see the two plates.
Yeah.
But you can't see anything on the outside.
Okay. I'm not taking nothing away from her, but it's questionable.
So I don't believe she did it that easy with that form, that grip.
That grip.
Smiling. No way.
No.
That's not. No.
So I don't know what's going on at Crunch Gym, but you be the judge. Next up is Ashley deadlifting. Walk us through this one.
Just some light deadlift action.
Light?
Yeah.
That's more than I can do.
335.
335?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is a deload, is what you're doing?
This was last Friday.
There's me back there walking around.
I mean, yeah, because it was on your guys' speed bench.
Okay. Well, that's a very light lift there. Is there any weight on the bar?
Trying to do it with speed.
Speed? You got speed. Looks like you could throw that up and snatch it or something. It really does.
Easy. Easy.
That was nothing. Good job to you.
Thank you. How sweet of you. Oh
Let's
my
see. That leads us into speed bench and max effort. We're going to walk through speed bench here, and I'll talk us through it. Let's check that out for the evening. Are you staying here for this? Or are you leaving?
Bye.
No. Here we go. Well, we did 1 week of bands, 1 week of chains, and now it's chain and band. Using between 45 and 52%. Doing the 9x3s since the meet is approaching. This is important. Performing the 3 reps in the time it'll take you to do your 1 rep maximum, which is 3 seconds. Everybody is back to back to back here. Looks like we're only 3 of us. As we move the grip out, we add 10 pounds every time. Hate to bore you with all these sets and reps, but always the last one we pause. You're stealing our clips.
Shit.
That felt pretty good. We just came off a deload, so these are fast and quick. And I believe we paused the last ones. That's Big Joe right there. He's getting ready for the show, too.
Is he doing the meet?
Yeah, he's going to do the meet.
Oh, I did not know that. Nice. Oh, I was going to ask.
Close to about 300 at the top with chains and the bands. Jose cracking them out real easy. And, of course, we're going to use the new bar. Some extensions with it here. Letting the bounce come out on the pins and then starting again. Still got the nagging bicep tendon on the right arm. It was hurting a little bit, but it's getting better. Usually I go close to 2 plates on this movement, but I'm doing the best I can. I think this might have been the last one here. I don't mean to shoot the video of myself only, but I do lift. If you don't see me in the actual exercises, I'm still there going through the movements. Jose here, going to start with a plate. Love this new bar. It's going to get a lot of use. Have you tried it yet? No, we lock it up.
You lock it up.
Yeah, well, you got to let us know. We'll unlock it for you. I think Jose goes plate and a quarter. Yep. Got the dark side cuffs on. That's some weight right there. Normally I would have a band or a chain on there, so might see that next week. We'll see. Oh, plate, quarter, and a 10. Holy shit. Jose wants a 600 raw bench, and this is where it starts. The tricep work is essential. If 600 raw benches were easy, everybody'd be doing it. But unfortunately, you have to work and put in the work and the time. Picked up the easy curl bar, threw a mini band underneath. I like to do a palms facing extension and the palms facing away. Yes, this isn't press towards the feet and bring it back again. This is just basic. This now my elbow is bicep on the right arm is starting to hurt, but I'm going to push through it. I'm pissed, but what do you do? Jose stepping it up here to a plate. Calibrated 45 right off the English rack system there, the rotating rack. Plate holder. Mm-hmm. Jose plate and a 35 and a band. This is pretty good stuff right here. This will build your bench. Once again, these are back to back, hop in, hop out. And of course, we finish with push downs. Nobody needs to see that stuff. Now, max effort day. I believe Dan Logman was there. He was working in his shirt. We got videos of that. Jose, myself, and I believe Joe, we did the camber bar. Let's check that out. I started without the little bench block on there, but I'm safety first. I don't need another tweak or twang. Hines was there. He stepped in. It's a long push, let me tell you. You don't realize how far you got to push that bar until you push it off of your chest. It's way up there. So I got this little half board on here just for my own peace of mind. 275, something like that. 315 here. We got two of my chains. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90 is the carrier. So it's a little bit of weight. Did fives, we did some threes, and we tried some singles. Here's 3 plates here. Once I get fully adapted to it, I will take that bench block away, but I haven't gone that deep in a while, and I was just safety first. We do miss attempts, and I miss one too. That's 405 there. That's about 500 at the top. Jose gets a double here, I believe. He has to grind it out a little bit. That's 405 and 90 and chain. 495 at the top.
The blues are 45.
Yeah. I decided to go 3 plates and a quarter first. I didn't want to make the big jump. Just get a taste of it there. And I'm going to try it. And I don't get it, but you know what? We do miss lifts once in a while. Felt good. Oh, come on.
You could press through that.
I don't know what was going on.
You gave up on it, too.
Did I give up on it?
I think so.
Well, here's Dan with 715 to a 1 board. Came over and shot this video. Easy. It's like we're back over here. Jose, I believe, put on a 5 or something here. Or a 10 on each side. I can't tell. And he's going to grind it out. There you go. Then I wanted to do some dumbbells, so we start with like 120s. Having just came from a that with the chains on the bar there, these dumbbells felt kind of light, and the range of motion is much different now too. So this was kind of a treat. I think we broke out the 150s. That's what we wanted to do. 120, 135, and here's 130s. Trying to move as fast as I can. Everything felt good. Came back over here to Dan. Looks like he's got 725. 735, I think, actually. Going full range here. Looks good. Dialing everything in. Jose here, yep, 150s right here, feet up for a few of them. Then he has to drop his feet because we were trying to get 8 reps here, at least. $150s aren't a joke, let me tell you. Good. That's what we like to see. You know, I want to play with the 150s. Six, 7, and I'm getting burnt out. Damn it. Wanted 10. Back over to Dan, 715 and 50 at 765. Going full range here. Little bit of a grinder, but locks it out. Pretty close. Or I don't know what we said about that one. Rolling dumbbells, haven't done them in a while. I normally grab bigger weights, but this particular movement and extension movements are a little irritating on the arm. Dan here was 805 to a 2-board. Little tester here. Spread that bar. Boom. There we go. That's a good one to end on right there. Jose here picking up some rolling dumbbells, I believe 90s. This is my bread and butter of building triceps, and with this nagging tendon issue in my right arm, it's limiting my ability to do these. See, I'm gritting my teeth, and I don't do that with 55s or 60s here, but I'm feeling a little bit of pain. But it is getting better. There's just no let up. Constantly beating ourselves up here. All right, Jose, what do you got here? Hundreds? 105s? Do you rolling dumbbells, Ashley? Yeah.
I do.
Those look good. What else are we doing? Oh, dips. Been doing a lot of dips lately. I'm going to start with body weight.
Yeah, you go a little deeper there, son.
Well, I put on some, I was just testing it to see how it felt. Jose here with 3 plates on. My dips have really went down, so I'm kind of like building up from the ground. I think I put a plate on here, and deeper than that.
You're closer.
Yeah.
Try to go so there's at least a 90-degree arm bend.
Well, my hands were slipping off that handle there. I need some chalk.
You were pretty close.
Not supposed to put a weight on the pins here, but as long as we don't bend it. So we got it racked and we got a plate on there. That particular pin isn't a cheap, cheesy one. It's actually a nice steel thick one, so I think it's going to be all right. And this just kind of concludes the workout here at the end as we do some type of heavy push down. A double pulley system, the rack itself is just not enough. We got to add some extra weight. We're past that. That looks good. All right, well, that was max effort, and so be it. What's tomorrow, speed bench?
Speed bench.
Yeah, I think we're using the Duffalo prototype bar.
Are you?
That's the plan. And I don't know, looks like we're back to chains or bands, and we'll rotate chains for a week, bands for a week, and then bands and chains. That's how I do it. Anything else? Nothing else to say there. A little chat box action, and we'll...
Not very much in the
No, it's
chat
all right.
box,
People are busy.
actually.
I understand.
We got James Bergalt was in here first. Hello, Ryan and Ashley. Hope all is well. Just did a comp on Saturday.
What?
Oh, nice.
Do we have video,
Do we have
James?
video? Do we have stories? How did it go?
Why don't I not have videos, James?
Next one in 3 weeks on April 5th.
Right on.
LOL. Still chasing 700.
I hope you get it. I'll be rooting for you.
We'll be rooting for you. We will be rooting you on.
April 5th, man. Let's get it
April
done.
5th. Go time. Paul Loffer. Hey guys, how's it going? Going good. How are you guys, Paul? Hope all is well with you and Christina.
Yeah, I hope all good.
Thank you for joining us as always.
Joining
Good to
us.
have you guys.
Stopping by, whatever. Appreciate it.
We got Mariah. Haven't seen Mariah in here in a while. Good to have you, Mariah. Hey, Ashley and Ryan. I miss y'all. I just paid for my gym membership to get back to it with you guys. Cool. Maybe we'll be seeing you soon.
Mike
Good to have you
Lupacek is
here.
waiting for you. I talked to him already. He's
Thanks
ready to
for
help you bench.
joining us. Mike Chapman. Hello from Maine.
Maine.
Hello, Mike Chapman from Maine.
That's where the Maine Coon
Thank
cat
you
is
for
from.
joining us. Is it really?
Yeah,
Is that
Maine.
what they say, Maine Coon?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not
I want a Maine Coon, but the problem is those cats are $2,000 to $4,000 for a cat. I'd pay for it though. I don't care.
Yeah, but we don't know how.
They get up to like
Go with our
26
cats.
pounds. They're like this long. Can't fit him in the screen. It's like a gigantic fish. They're beautiful animals. Okay. It's good hunting out there in Maine too. That's where Stephen King lives.
Is it?
Yeah, Maine.
I didn't actually know.
Or dead. I don't know if he's still there.
We got Kyle. Hey, Kyle. Welcome. I noticed that you weren't here. Hey y'all, I'm late again.
That's all right.
LOL, that's all right. Better late than never.
Read. Appreciate you.
Sorry, something distracting came up on the computer.
We saw some 430-pound bench presses from you. What?
Nothing. That was very distracting that popped up on the computer. Where were we?
You were at Kyle.
Sorry, Kyle.
Howard Weingarten.
I don't think I finished Kyle's. Did I? Hello, y'all. I'm late again. LOL. I hope everyone had a nice St. Patty's Day weekend. Thank you, Kyle, for joining us. It's good to have you. Yeah, we had a good weekend. I forgot it was St. Patty's Day on Monday.
I didn't wear green, and I didn't get pinched at all.
I
totally
forgot
spaced it
until the gym, and then when I went to work, I wore green. And one of those little boogers still punched me, so I told her I owe her a punch. Or pinched me, so I owe her a punch. Howard Weingarten. Hey, how is everyone? Oh, I can relate to the pain from this. Bet you can. I bet you can. Good to see you, Howard. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining us. Kyle. What's up, Mr. Weingarten? I'm sitting regretting the extra tricep set I threw in the 2 weeks as I got another one tomorrow. LOL.
Weingarten extensions. One of my favorite tricep exercises, too.
How do you know that's what he did?
Oh, I just, when I heard Weingarten and tricep, it just makes me think of what we do in the gym. So
I feel the pain. Craving chocolate milk, but I'm lazy.
I love chocolate milk.
I love chocolate milk.
I can't buy it, though. I have to walk right by it and get the fat-free milk. Oh, well.
Paul Loffer, going to pick a meet soon. Going to see how tomorrow's bench training goes. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let us know what meet you pick and when it's going to be and stuff.
Yep.
Like to reach on.
Paul has the 4-ply shirt, I believe, right? Didn't he get a 4-ply recently?
Is it 4-ply, Paul?
Don't quote me on that. It crossed my mind when I was thinking. I may be wrong. I'm getting old. I'm low carbs. James Borgo, I did send the videos. Okay, I got a lot of videos from you, but I didn't see. I did not see one of you in a meet. You're gonna have to send them.
Maybe can you send them again?
You're gonna have to send them again, James, because I went through quite a few of them, and I didn't see one that said anything about a meet in the description, etc., etc. So, yeah, I got a lot of other videos, of course, but I didn't get your contest video because I would have posted that.
Yeah, we would have for sure posted that. Yeah, maybe you can send it again.
Sorry.
And we can have it on next week. Yeah, we were wondering why we didn't get a video when you said you did a meet. Okay, yeah, we'll send that and we'll get it on next week.
I will. I'm sorry if I did something wrong. Believe me, I would use them. I need videos, so.
Kyle. Yeah, that was a struggle. LOL.
No, I didn't think so. It was very easy.
Yeah,
you were smoking that
strong,
shit.
Looked easy.
Yeah.
Move fast, move solid, look good. Look good. Strong man. Strong. Mike Chapman. I just hit a 540 squat for a triple last Sunday.
What?
At 59 years old. Raw.
Right on.
If you have video of it, you'll have to send it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they don't have my email.
Love to throw it up.
I was going to put that there in case nobody knows where to send videos. benchmonster@gmail.com, and I get them on the show. Just give me a brief description of what I'm looking at so I can write it down. So when I'm showing the video, I can explain to everybody what we're seeing.
See here. Paul Loffer. By the way, back is doing good.
Good.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Let's not
Very
re-aggravate
glad to
that by
hear
any
it,
way.
yep.
Yeah.
Don't change that.
Yeah.
Hope it keeps doing good. James Bergault did 660 new. Olden WPA world record for 63 years old, weighed 264, just missed 700
That's
at the
top.
very top again. Okay. Well,
Let's-
that's awesome. 660.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
Let's get that 700, man.
That's badass. Keep it.
I know you can lock it out. I've seen
Keep
enough of your
rocking it,
videos
yeah.
to know you got great speed and explosive power. It's just a matter of keeping it in that line and spreading that bar at the top.
Kyle, 540 at 59 raw. Great
Fuck
squat.
yeah, that's a great squat.
That's a really great squat. Hopefully, if you have a video, we can.
Now, raw, is that sleeves or is that knee wraps in a belt? What's raw? This is where I get confused.
Well, officially these days, it's knee sleeves.
Knee sleeves.
I
Raw to me
consider-
will always be belt and knee wraps. That's raw. These
Like,
sleeves.
as long as you don't have a suit on, I
Yeah,
consider it raw.
That's
but
just for these companies to make extra money off you. And to be honest with you, I mean, they keep your knees warm, or you exert so much energy getting them on. I just, a good pair of knee wraps, you can get 60, 70 pounds out of your squat if you put them on tight enough. It's not a big sleeve
well,
person.
that's why they're not calling them raw, though.
That's raw
You
to
just
me.
explained why.
Well, that's the way it's always been. So just leave things alone, people.
But
Or
yes,
whoever makes that
knee
rule.
sleeves is raw. Is
Yeah.
what they're considering raw.
Some federation created
Knee
that
wraps
problem.
are classic raw.
Oh, bullshit. I can't remember all that. What happens if you lift with no knee wraps or sleeves in a belt? What's that?
Naked.
Really raw? Come on.
Naked. It's a new division.
Jesus.
Paul Loffer. It's 3-ply now. I cut a layer,
Layer out.
out. Fits like a glove.
Okay. Cut? I have some shirts, Paul, that have like a Velcro thing inside the shirt and you can add a layer to it. I don't know if that, but you said you cut it out? Huh. I was under the impression that layers can be added some way. The only shirt I have is, I think it was a Dark Side shirt, and it had a Velcro thing in yeah, I don't know. But yeah, as long as it's working, because I think we're after 800, Paul. That's right. That's the number we're trying to hit. So.
Mike's 540 was for 3 reps.
Oh
too.
my God, no shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Where's that video?
I think he's gonna down there. He asked what your email is. So.
Oh, did I post it? Okay, I'm gonna leave it on there for a minute.
James Bergault, will send them again if you can't find them.
Yes, please.
I like hearing your opinion on them. Advice is always great.
I swear to God, James, I sat down here yesterday morning and I saw all your videos, and not one of them specified that it was a meat video from you. Because believe me, I would have definitely snagged that one, and I did not see that. I had like 9 other videos from you, though. I want it. Mike Chapman says sleeves for me. Okay.
I figured when he said raw, that's what he meant. But I say raw too, and I have knee wraps.
Right.
When I compete, I'll train them always. Kyle, he said 3 reps. Yo, that's serious. So it is James. So is James lift. Wow, I'm just trying to go down swinging around here. LOL.
Chapman, the email is benchmonster@gmail.com. I had it up there for
Popped it
a
up
few minutes.
there. Hopefully you got it. If not, let us know. But it's benchmonster@gmail. So, Kyle, yeah, and you'll see the single ply bench presses from the 80s listed as raw lift on Open Powerlifting till you click on the individual meet. Had a debate about how many people have hit 600 bench raw.
Yeah, how many people have done that? Quite a few.
If you don't count single ply, though.
You know what I haven't seen? You know,
I think less than 20 have 600 raw ever.
Really? You know, I used to keep track of all the new band shirts and people who are hitting 1,000 pounds, and used to turn on social media, you know, a year ago, and it almost seemed like every week there was a new guy hitting 1,000. We haven't seen, I have not seen 1,000-pound bench in a contest from some new name people, you know? So it's kind of slowed down a little bit. I think with 50 some people have done it so far. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
50 people since these band shirts came out. Kind of reminds me when the Rage X came out. I was wearing the denim, did the 800-pound bench, and then Inzer came out with that Rage X, and man, it just seems like everybody and anybody was hitting 800. But that's the evolution of equipment, and that's what we're trying to do here. Keep pushing up those numbers. All right, Howard Weingarten.
With all the folks hitting big weights so young, 59 to 63 makes me want to really hit it hard and get my back together soon.
Motivation.
Yeah. Glad you're feeling better, though. Sounds
Yeah.
like you're going in the right direction. Hopefully you continue that.
We just got to get Howard some training people, some clients or
a team to
a
train
team.
with.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's hard to find people that want to do this abusive thing that we do call powerlifting or competitive bench pressing. It's rewarding, though. I mean, you can take people in and put numbers on their bench quick, and that usually keeps them showing up. But it's like a second job. They have to put down the whiskey and all the other things they may be doing and commit to the lifestyle that we live. Eating, sleeping, training. You have to make sacrifices to make gains. Kyle.
You'd be surprised how quickly 10 pounds plates add up using overload, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And
Mike Chapman sent the video. Thank you. If I was really like computer savvy, I would click into my email and put it on the show, but I probably would turn the whole thing off and I'd screw up. So
it says it's too big. I'll shorten it.
Yeah, you can send it. I got a video sent to my Google Drive. They use Google Drive to send it to me today. One of them. So find a way. If you got to send it to my Messenger on Facebook or something, whatever you do, I can work with it. I can take it off of there and convert it to MP4, and yeah, we'll get it on there, Mike. Just appreciate you sending it. I know it's in my email. I'll have to check that soon. Yeah, but a lot of times if it's too big, it gives you another option to send it. I don't know what too big is. Video quality is like a 4K video, something. Because I know if the quality is higher, it's hard to, I don't know. Kyle.
Maybe that will be next squat session. 540 for 3, beltless and sleeveless, because I'm poor. LOL. I still get $4.95 for sets of 5, though. Nice.
Kyle, you're strong.
Strong.
Yeah.
Strong people up in here. Howard Weingarten. That's why Louie and Chuck used to say 2.5 plates are called
the program.
The program.
Yeah.
LOL.
Louis said if you 2.5 pound plates, that's 5 pounds a month. That's 60 pounds a year. So they all add up.
You make fun of me for using 2.5 pound
right.
plates. Let's see here.
Kyle.
You typically have to share on Google Drive or OK Messenger. That's what Facebook Messenger.
Facebook Messenger, yeah.
LOL. That'd be so much easier.
Yeah, some people do send them through Messenger, and I can get them. So if Gmail's being a bastard, let's figure out another way to do it. So try that. Send it to me, and I'll check and see what I'll find it. And if I have issues, I'll email you, and we'll make it happen somehow. Everybody that has an issue with sending videos like that, they always find a way to do it. I don't know what other method, but usually Messenger, you can send videos on there pretty well. And I can take them over to a Facebook to MP4 site and take them that way too. So James Borgel.
You should see Vinny DeCenzo.
DeCenzo.
DeCenzo. Now he weighs about 220 pounds in bodybuilder shape. Did it for health reasons. He and you are my faves for speed bench.
Yeah. Vincent, I think I did see a video. Also, Clay Brandenburg, you know, a name you don't hear too often. He's trimmed down too. You know, as we get older, you know, getting up at our age, it's not healthy to be 340 pounds anymore. So, got to lean it out and protect the body's internal organs and stuff. You don't have to worry about that when you're 25, but double that age and it's something to think about.
And Jimmy Cole has entered the chat.
Jimmy.
Hopping in late, but hi guys. We're at Laura's Pro-Am with an F8 booth this weekend. Awesome. Hey, Jimmy.
That's a big show.
Hear from you. Good to have you in the chat. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, that should be a fun time.
That's a 2-3 day meet, isn't it? Like amateur on Sunday or something and pro on Saturday or back.
It's probably something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Jimmy. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. We have a friend competing there. I think she's on the amateur day. I don't know which day that is, but yeah, should be a fun weekend.
Is that at her gym or is that at like a?
I'm not sure.
I don't either. Where do they hold the meet at?
Yeah, where is it? Like at a gym or do they have a bigger
hotel
venue,
ballroom?
Yeah, that they're able to have it at now that it's grown so.
Oh,
big.
I'm sure it has. You're gonna see best of the best out there.
Heck yeah. Thanks for joining us, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Hopefully you and Kate are doing well. Good to see you.
I missed you guys.
Good to hear from you. We miss you guys. Howard Weingarten. Yeah, I've had problems with Gmail and Messenger. Seems to be a better. Yeah, I've had problems with Gmail and Messenger. Seems to be a better option.
Try sending it in Messenger, please. The champ is here. To be cool.
The champ. And he also says that the Pro-Am is held at the Cincinnati Fairgrounds.
Oh, good. Lots of space.
Nice. Very cool.
Hope the weather's behaving out there and there's not like snow and stuff.
And he says that he will send you his bench from this weekend. 1,415 for 3 to a 2 board.
Please do that.
Yeah, somebody for sure.
Somebody sent me an email today and said that you did that and that Rob Farrell did 1,200 or something in a 4-ply. I don't know. I saw that in my email like an hour ago or something. So I would love to have that, Jimmy.
Send it.
So I can get it on the show. Always looking for videos.
We'll have it next week for sure. Oh, show. And I accidentally skipped one. Zach Carr. Did you know Glenn Chabot during his competing days?
Yeah, I used to talk to him on the phone a lot. He won the Arnold in 2000 with a 723, and then I believe that year, like 3 months after, in June, I did altogether. I did a 650. This was out of Wabdell meet. 650, 705, 723. And then 733, and then that caught the ears of Glenn Chabot. He got me on the phone, and he wanted to go head-to-head raw. That was his thing, because we all saw Chabot do 675 raw, and he laid pretty flat. He didn't have an arch or nothing. He was just bull strong. Super nice guy, too. So I'm at the Arnold 2002, and yeah, he was at the House of Pain booth with Rick Brewer, if you remember that name. And Glenn was all about raw benching, and at that time, you know, I was more focused on, you know, trying to better my bench press and try to obviously get to 800. And my raw bench was so-so, but I really couldn't, you know, Inzer was sponsoring me, so I go out and do a raw meet would have been not what Inzer would like. And I was on a mission, so I didn't really want to do anything raw at that time. I was on a roll, and I wanted to hit 800. So, but Glenn was cool, and he kind of fell off the face of the earth. I've heard this about him. I've heard that about him. I don't know what to believe, but hope he's out there and hope he's doing well. And he was an animal back in his day, man. Glenn Chabot. My mom used to call him Glenn Chabot because I was on the phone with her one time with Glenn at my mom's house, and she asked me who it was. I go, that was Glenn Chabot. I like Glenn Chabot. That's how she pronounced his last name, like it's French or something. The T is silent, or I don't know. But yeah, Glenn was a cool cat. I know he always was at the top of the Powerlifting USA Top 100 in the 308s, I believe. I'd get that edition of Powerlifting USA, and I look at the back, and Glenn Chabot, like 705, was number 1. And at that time, I was like number 10 or 14, somewhere in there. And I was always trying to beat Glenn. And was lucky enough to surpass him at that Wabdal meet. I remember that one too, because that was it was in June, and that was the summer when everybody kind of bailed on me for summer, and I kept having to go over Saturday morning and knock on Paul Roch's window and wake him up so he can come hand off for me. And it sucked, but I was on a mission, man, and whether I had 14 people to train with or just Paul to hand off, it sucked, but everything worked out for the good. And I think later on in history, if Glenn had still been around, I probably would have went and done a raw meet with him, I guess. That's what he wanted. So, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Well, we had a bunch. Let's see. So, Kyle, in reply to Jimmy's 1,415 for 3-2 board.
Yep.
Kyle said, "Whoa, that's superhuman."
Superhuman.
And it is. That's the kind of stuff that we come to expect and love from Jimmy Cove.
Wow.
Superhuman.
I can't wait to see that.
You would have never thought possible by human beings.
Hopefully we'll have that on the show next weekend. And yeah. And I'm going to make it to the first video we play, because I don't want to wait for it. I want to see it. We might watch it twice or 3 times. We'll see.
For sure. Play it like 3 different times during the show.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to see nothing like that in this lifetime, what Jimmy Colb's doing. I swear, man. He's just above and beyond, and the strongest man out there, man. And there's more to come. It's scary.
1,450 sounds cooler that way. 1,415 for anything is just unfathomable. Biggest lifts in history. I hear the number and it's a mental block, like I won't even lift out of the rack, or for a yoke even. I don't know. Wow.
Yeah, if you can take it out and hold it for a minute, you can kind of get a feel for what's really going on in life. Oh, motherfucker!
I to hold and.
Dude, yeah, out, and once that's sunk into my freaking bones, I'd fucking take it. Wow, Jesus.
And then we have
One Rep.
Hey, One Rep, welcome. What's happening?
What's up, One Rep?
Gonna compete on the 6th at AJ's meet. Sorry I missed you guys last week.
Right.
Y'all know how it is. Ha ha ha. Talked to Rudy and he said my shirt should be constructed by the end of the week. Let's fucking go. Nice.
Rudy with
awesome.
Overkill?
That's what I assumed.
Definitely I'd like to have a video of that when you get that shirt.
Hell yeah. And of your meet coming up.
Yep.
Sounds like that's right around the
April
corner.
6th?
Yeah.
Well, that's a couple
Next
weeks.
couple weeks here.
Yeah.
Yeah, excited for you. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us. We're glad you could make it, and hope that work is not treating you too terribly and that you have a good night. Kyle, I wonder if you lose feeling in the hands after lifts that heavy. I can't even imagine. Heck, I'd be scared to even spot that. Oh, God, I know.
No, you don't lose feeling in your hands. The only time you lose feeling in your hands is if you have your wrist straps on really tight and they stay on for like 4 minutes, then your hands go numb. But yeah, you don't ever lose feeling. But I don't know. Your body adapts over time. You just work up to that weight and it becomes, I'm not saying nothing, but you just, as you constantly work up and constantly have 1,000 and 1,100 in your hands, you get comfortable with it pretty quick. You know, it's something if you're like an 800-pound bencher, I don't recommend going out and putting, 1,400 in your hands, but, Yeah, baby steps.
Mm-hmm.
1,288 was the most I had. That was all the weight on the bar plus chains on the very end.
Yep. Yeah.
I have a video of that, but it was 2010, and we didn't have fancy cell phones or cameras back then, so it's kind of blurry. But there was a lot of people there. You were there.
Mm-hmm. I was there.
I think I did it to a 4-board or a 3-board or something. I was feeling it that day. So
I remember that day.
Jimmy Kolb.
Jimmy Kolb on track for 1,500 soon. Ready to get it done. Hell yeah.
That's going to be history. Just unreal. That is damn.
Insane.
Fuck.
Not even an equipped squat close to that. Not even an equipped squat close to 1,400.
Yeah.
For that matter. That's wild. Wild.
That
We can't wait to see it.
That's a lot of hundreds or a lot of kilo plates.
We know it's coming, and we can't wait to see it.
Fuck, man. 1,500 pounds.
That's insane.
I remember when 800 was something big. Wow.
Now we're almost doubling that.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. Oh, my God.
Laith Smith. What's my diet look like these days? Just cleaned it up. No fast food, no fun food, no sugar. Chicken, ground turkey, ground buffalo, some filet mignon, red meat, low carbs, cut the carbs lower than they should be. But yeah, a lot of vegetables and not a lot of fun food, but as far as calories, probably definitely around 2,000. I need to actually up it, the diet that I'm supposed to follow, but I'm punishing my body a little bit. But eventually it's going to punish me back, and it's going to, having that low carbohydrate, I'm going to run out of fuel pretty quick during training. So I got to do a little carb loading on Monday for Tuesday, max effort, and a little bit on Thursday for Friday's speed bench. So, but I've been doing like 2 miles of cardio on the treadmill, and like I said, dropped 23 pounds, and I'm kind of stuck right now. So I think I need to make some switches. Like take the carbohydrates only pre and post workout, vegetables with dinner, and snacks at the end of the night, fat-free cottage cheese, celery and carrots with a little bit of reduced fat ranch. I mean, it's I'm never hungry, but definitely limiting what my body needs. And I got a lot of visceral fat and stuff I need to work on, and I want to get healthy. So I wish I could show you my diet, but unfortunately there's stipulations on it that I can't share it. It's yada, 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 but nothing too exciting, to be honest with you. Just eating for fuel and recovery, and not eating for fun. Like, it's enjoyable, but yeah. And you have to eat my dinner too, because that's what I cook. So when I'm having 96.4 fat hamburger and sauteed bell peppers and mushrooms with asparagus on the side, that's what you're going to eat. So you're on a diet with me. Yeah. Believe me, I am going to get a Big Mac soon. Remy Shirley said I could.
Gave you money for it.
Yeah, he gave me money for it. So looking forward to that. Probably get 2 Big Macs.
No, the other one's for me.
You can watch me eat the other one. Yum. Oh. All right. Kyle. Right there.
Whoa. And he's referring to Jimmy Kolb's 1,500. That number is so unreal sounding when I say it out loud. I'm shocked. Get you some. Wow. Yeah, no, that's fucking
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Crazy.
Mm.
They said there's not even equipped squats in that vicinity. Or, again, 1,400. What's the heaviest squat in history?
1305?
Is it 1305?
Yeah, but I think there was some controversy around that one. I don't know.
I'm sure
I'd have to go to open powerlifting and look around. I guess that's where you go for the records anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
Mike said he sent the message.
Okay, in Messenger. Okay, I'll check that. It ain't going nowhere.
And he also says Jimmy is the man.
Jimmy is the man. Correct.
Yes, he is. You're correct, sir. He is the man. Hell yeah. Doing
because so this could be the year for 1,500. Is that kind of what we can we say that?
Like. I think we can say that.
Everything works out and everything's planned and everything's perfect.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't remember one time Jimmy said he took out the bar and it was doing loops, and I don't know if that was the bar or the bench. I can't remember what he told me, but hopefully, I mean, anytime a guy is going to go for that kind of weight, you got to have all the best bar, the best bench, the best weights, and you
Best
can't,
handoff,
yeah, you
best
can't cut
spotters.
corners and say, oh, we're going to use these plates today. No, do everything right, because this is history right here, and we don't need any janky little plates or bars or anything. You know, nice sturdy bench. And I know one thing, Jimmy's got the 3-man handoff perfect. I wish I had those guys on my crew. I mean, every time I watch it, it just comes out and nobody's letting go of it, nobody's teeter-tottering. It is just fucking
Practiced
right.
it a million
Yeah,
times, I'm
it's
sure.
awesome. He's consistent, got the same guys doing it. Yeah, that's so awesome. I get good handoffs from my crew, but those guys, I mean, they got it down. I mean, it's awesome to see. And they set him right out in his line. So it's
Yeah.
poetry in motion. All right.
Yeah.
Howard
I
Weingarten?
practice it a lot. Howard Weingarten, I just can't imagine getting comfortable under that weight. The man,
Jimmy
Jimmy
Cole.
Cobe. Ooh, we got Daniel Ryhove in the chat.
Ryjove.
Ryjove.
Pronounce it correctly.
Sorry, I always want to. I know. Sorry, Ryjove. Sorry, I skipped a couple comments.
Yeah, you're jumping around.
I know, but I was excited to see him in the.
I know, I
chat.
saw it
That's
too.
Super cool.
Did you remember where you were?
No.
You can't find out where you were now, do you?
Sorry,
You got excited.
Yeah, I did.
Now you're confused.
Okay. Where was I at?
Exactly.
One rep. Sorry.
Are you sure? Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
sure.
go.
Okay. 1 rep. Hope all is good and life is treating you well. Also, hope the health is progressing. Looking forward to flying up there soon. Ha ha. Hope to see you soon, 1 rep. That
Yeah.
would be super cool if you could get up here. Yeah, his health is doing pretty well.
That's why I'm
He's
on a little bit of a diet.
and
Trying to get that A1C under control and cholesterol and all those fun things that start to nag you when you get older. I didn't have to worry about that when I was 25.
well, you're
But when
over double that.
Yeah, I'm
Over
I'm
double
105 now
something.
on the inside. Jesus.
Yeah, it's not false. But yeah, that'd be awesome if you could make a trip up here.
Yeah.
You should have planned to do
Our meat.
the meet in May. It's
Well,
not too late.
Don't pressure him.
I just mentioned it.
I know.
How's that pressure?
I don't know.
Anyway, you should consider it. I know you're doing a meet here in April, but you could come down, see us, do a meet, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Just saying. Just saying. Next comment, Howard Weingarten. At least 2 max.
That's 2 Big Macs, I believe.
Oh, 2 Big Macs.
I hope
yeah.
that's what he's talking about.
No, I'm sure that's what he's talking about. I'm supposed to get one of those from Remy Shirley though.
Well, we'll see when
That
we get
money was sent for one for you, one for
there. I know. You're not gonna let that one go.
And also, he sent $10 to me to butter me up to let Mendelsohn on the show again.
Oh, Mendelsohn on the show, yeah. Okay.
To mentally prepare for that.
Lath Smith. What's he got to say?
Glad to hear that the health is going in the right direction with the diet. Might be a dumb question, but what was the diet in your peak bench days? Always heard you talk about the Mega Mass shakes.
No, the shakes I was getting, Scott Mendelsohn told me to get the like Champion Nutrition 2,500 calorie shakes and drink 4 of those a day, which is 10,000 calories in shakes, and then, you know, X amount of solid meals and food. Well, I had to get like 1875 calorie shakes, and I was doing 4 of those a day, and 2 New York steaks, 2 white potatoes. Dessert was always like a Cyrus O'Leary's chocolate cream pie, and I would just when I get up and went to the bathroom, I'd walk to the kitchen and get a ready-to-drink RTD protein can. So I was sponsored by Bob O'Leary Supplements, and they had anything and everything, and I had a certain amount I could order every month. So those were 720 calories, 40 carbs, 40-something protein. So like I said, I was doing 15,000 calories a day. It's eating every hour and a half. and that's what I was doing. A lot of red meat, white potatoes, breakfast, hash browns, eggs. I wasn't doing any turkey bacon back then. No, it was the real deal. But yeah, it was just it wasn't pretty to look at. I didn't have a really great physique, but
Well, the hot dog necks is sexy.
the hot dog neck and the big abdomen. But being 6'2.5", you know, I didn't want to push the bar any further than I had to, and so having that big torso definitely helped out. It was hard to carry around, you know, being that heavy. 363 was my biggest, and but it weight moves weight, and that's what I was doing. And it was kind of expensive to eat, you know, buying all the red meat, and at least I didn't have to buy protein powders and supplements. I actually got those for free, and quite a few of them. You've been to my house when I couldn't even open the front door because they were hitting cases of
spilling out of the pantry.
I had it so full. I
all
couldn't.
over the counter.
More the better. Yeah.
That was cool.
I had so much stuff I didn't know what to do with.
That was really cool.
And between you and I, like I said, my sponsor would call up and ask me, they wanted me to write an article on some of the stuff they were sending me. And one of them, I had him on the phone, and it was it was by Nutraceutical Pharma. I don't know. I can't remember the name. Anyway, they're on the phone, and I'm looking around on my counter full of all kinds of stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah, I got it right here. He goes, well, we want you to take it and let us know what it does. And I remember my training partners would come over, and when they'd walk over, I'd said, dude, will you try this and tell me what it does? And 2 weeks later, makes me sweat, makes me hungry, and gives me insane pumps. Because I didn't have time to take all these supplements. I mean, I wanted the bare bone minimum: protein powder, a multivitamin, fish oil, and calorie shakes is what I was after. But I kept getting those different NOx, nitric oxide pills, and sleeping stuff, and animal packs, and I just couldn't keep up with all the stuff I had. It wasn't a problem. It was quite enjoyable.
It was awesome.
Yeah. I know you benefited
like crazy.
You just come over. You wouldn't even ask. You just grab things and take them. Didn't even ask.
I think I did at the time.
Yeah.
At that time.
Turned my back and she's loading up her car.
No, you were loading it for me.
Well,
that was back when we were first dating, and you were a lot nicer to me.
Still am.
Sure.
I'm still nice.
Sure. That's why you're talking shit right now.
I'm just telling a story.
A lie. Because you were packing them up for me, making care packages. You called them care packages.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Because you were still trying to be nice. You were still in that stage of trying to impress me by being kind.
I'm still trying to impress and be kind. You're making me look bad on the show.
When did that happen? I guess we missed that part, guys.
Anyway, we got Daniel Ryjove here stopping by. That's really cool.
Yes, that is odd. That's really cool. Good to have you here, Daniel.
Yeah. We met him at the Arnold.
Yeah, we did.
And yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, we watched him kick ass in the cage. Hitting some giant ass benches. I
watched his video today. He was doing 600 for 3, I think. I know what's going on. I see.
Oh, I didn't see that yet. A lot of times his videos, because I follow him, but I didn't see that on there yet. Maybe if
you go to
my algorithm's weird.
Like, that's because it's going off what you look at, and you look at those posts where they want to argue over stupid stuff.
That's everything.
Well,
that's everything.
I just look at the big benches and big lifts, and that's what I get.
But I see, I follow him and I see a lot of his videos, but I haven't seen that yet. It'll probably show it to me later.
So Daniel says, "Love you, love you too, Daniel. Hope
we're
everything's going
happy
good."
To have ya. Well, you skipped his first comment. Now you're the loser.
Well, I'm not the chat box person.
Now you're the loser that doesn't know where we're at.
I jumped the gun. It's not my job.
He says, training with the team is super important. Because we were talking about how Howard doesn't have a crew.
Doesn't have a crew.
How important it is to... Well, and we were also talking about how important Jimmy's... Like, how good Jimmy's handoff guys are. And just how important it is to have people, especially with like with any of it, you know.
Extra hands are nice.
Having guys getting that energy, having the correct handoffs, just having a team is super important. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Sure. That's why we need to get Howard
A team.
a crew up there,
A crew.
team, yeah. For sure. Now that he's feeling better and getting back to training, we got to get him some guys to train with.
Yeah.
And then Daniel is laughing. Ha 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 ha. Maybe because I said his name wrong like a dumbass. I don't know why. Whenever I see his name, I want to say it Ryhove. And it's Ryjo.
You beat
I
it
see
into
that
your
J.
thick
I
skull.
know you're going to need
Right,
to.
Joe. Got it? Don't ever say it the other way again.
I don't know whenever I see it. I know.
Yeah.
Ryjo.
Yeah.
Ryjo. J's go J. I don't know why I do that. And he also says, love y'all. We love you too, buddy. We're super happy to have you here. Very excited. And then Kyle follows it up with basically the most of the biggest benchers are here right now. I will politely retire to the bleachers. LOL. What's up, Dan? That's funny.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have.
That's really cool.
We got Jimmy Cove in here, and Jimmy Cove, and Daniel Ryjo.
Yeah, that never really happens.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This old show here that we do.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
We got Mike Chapman. Where's your meat?
I don't know who that's
Not sure which.
for.
The one that we're having is in Kennelly, Washington in May.
May 17th.
If you're talking about
That's all we know here.
One rep is doing one
At AJ's gym.
And where's that at?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. So yeah, whichever one you were talking about.
Roger Brome.
Those are the two meets. Roger Brome. I was benching in my tightest single ply and felt a thunk in my tricep. At the bottom. It didn't hurt and at the time, and I locked out the lift. I finished tricep accessories, and then it has been achy.
Ooh.
It has since stopped aching, and I will shirt up Saturday. Does anyone know what that was? Could I have rolled a muscle head or popped the fascia?
Fascia, yep, I've done that before. Yeah, you're gonna, if that happened when, like today, because usually a few days after, you're definitely gonna feel what you did. Your body's gonna let you know. Usually a second day is the worst. The fascia thing, I've done that on this tricep here, wearing a bench shirt with too tight a sleeve, and it actually, I don't remember if that, yeah, I think that did hurt. Yeah. Keep an eye on it. Look for black and blue, and look for imperfections. And sometimes you can go in there and feel the specific tricep heads and see if when you contract, if there's any pits, balled up pieces of muscle, so on and so forth. Do a little self-inspection. But be careful when you shirt up Saturday.
Yeah, be super careful.
Definitely warm up thoroughly and make sure everything feels good. If you feel anything weird, I don't recommend putting on a shirt. And, you know, safety first. We don't make it any worse than it is. It just depends on when it happened, because normally if it happened yesterday, you know, you'd have a little soreness today in some area. Kyle says ultrasound or MRI. Go to the doc.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. If it keeps bugging you, definitely.
Because that noise is a thunk.
Yeah, the fact that it made a sound is concerning.
Not good. And a lot of those shirts, the tricep support line is right underneath the arm here. So, yeah, I keep my fingers crossed for you, Roger, and hope it's nothing bad.
One rep. Sorry for the awkward silence. Yeah. I was half making sure you were done, half making sure
I'm quiet, so I'm done.
Oh, so one rep. Oh, so I've been meaning to run something by you. Ha ha ha. So I was experimenting with a schedule a while ago, and I felt like it was working at best or didn't hurt me at worst. But basically, because of how demanding my job is in time and calories, I figured go on 1 week on, 1 week off schedule for other days that are not AJ bench days. Haha. Started hitting PRs and all. Sadly, haven't been too consistent lately, so my progress kind of moved
Yeah.
backward due to some family emergencies, but I always wondered what the pros would think of that. Ha ha ha.
I say do what works for you. I mean, a demanding job. I don't know if that's, I don't know what you do, but if you got like a construction job and you're out in the sun all day digging holes and doing something like that,
No, he doesn't.
I know he doesn't do that, but you got to balance it. So job and family and gym, make time. The gym will always be there, but a job is more important than the gym. You got to pay your bills, and family is more important, than anything. So it's if it's working for you, then keep doing it. If it's not working, then you have to figure something else out.
Howard, I'm still working on people down here in Central California, the place of CrossFit. LOL.
Yeah,
That's tricky.
A lot of CrossFit people, but
Doesn't help.
amongst them in random gyms, you can go in and find some bench press guys in there. I know we have other people that train at Gold's Gym around here, and they see some talent in there. We go over, and that's how we found Jose. I found him at a Gold's Gym, and I don't know what he was benching. I can't remember that story, but we said, "You want to come over and bench with us?" And he found out who I was here, and I was training there, and that kind of helped. But yeah, you just gotta present it to people, and everybody, a lot of people want to increase their bench press,
Yeah.
but then again, a lot of people like CrossFit because that's cool too, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think it is. I'm not a real CrossFit person, but it's just trying to find those people. There's a few out there, diamonds in the rough. You'll find them. You just gotta venture out and go and do some recruiting, kind of like the Mormons and like the Jehovah's Witness do when they knock at my door. And they keep coming. I don't know what I said to them, but they keep coming back.
Because you don't want to turn them down.
Well,
you
I'm not mean
tell
to them.
Come back later, and they take you serious. Anything other than shutting the door in their face.
I was just reading some Bible verses to them. Like
they're gonna latch onto that.
Yeah, they have, and they keep coming. All right. So Roger says 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Okay, so we're way past does it hurt anymore? If it still hurts right now and there's some sharp pain, dull ache, that type of stuff, then that's an issue. So I put on a looser shirt last week and did okay with minimal discomfort. So there is some pain, Roger.
So I stopped at around 90% load.
That's something isn't right. If you're still having some discomfort, it may be minimal, but something did happen in there. I just can't say what.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there, Roger, when you bench press, is there any lagging, like on one side where is a tricep strong as the other arm, or is there any imbalances going on? I'm just kind of wondering. But there is some discomfort though, minimal, but still. So he did something. It's hard to say what. If it's a muscle, you'll have a bruise, of course, because there's a larger blood supply. Tendon, not so much. But if you popped a tricep tendon, and Ryjov has done that, and you'd know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
The fascia,
that's like some fascia, that's a skin over it, and sometimes that. But you would still feel that though. So. All right. Continue on, please. 1 rep.
1 rep. I thought about it when I heard Blakely say the best training is the one you can recover from, or something like that on the Table Talk show. So I've been meaning to run it by you and hear your thoughts. LOL. So the 1 week on, 1 week off.
Yeah. Like I said, 1 rep. If that works for you and you're making progress, then I would say continue doing it. If it's not working, then you got to switch. I call it guinea pigging. You got to try certain things to accommodate your lifestyle, then so be it. It might be a blessing in disguise. So, Kyle.
Kennelly's table talk with Tate had me laughing so hard the first minute. The first minutes, my ribs hurt. LMAO. He just let her rip.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, Tate had invited me out there, and so I'm like, I'm going to go to Dave Tate's Table Talk page and see what everybody talks about. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to be like them. I want to do something different. So, yeah. I did something different. Nobody got hurt. It was all right. We all lived through it. I'm glad people laughed. It was supposed to.
One rep. And thanks for the feedback, guys. My break is over, so I do gotta go back. Haha. Love y'alls. I have a great night and enjoy your dinner if you haven't yet. Well, thank you for joining us, One Rep.
We got Tiny Meeker here.
Always
we got Tiny
love
Meeker,
having you.
Rye Jove, we got Kolb, we got Benchmonster here. Jesus, this is like
There's a
world's
lot
record
of
here.
bench pressing power in this chat.
Rye Jove says, I'm back. I got a question. What are your best sets of, let's say, 5, 8, 12, 15? Well, 585 for 5 was my best. 8 reps, I don't know. 12.
I did 500 for 10.
500, did I do 5? Yeah, 500 for 10. Well, he's asking 8 and 12.
Well, I know. But
405
I don't
for
know your 8.
405 for 20. 315 for 40. I did that in the animal cage for a free t-shirt. Hung over. But 585 for 5. I know that one. And of course 405 for 20 was a one-time thing.
8 or 12 or 15.
8 or I don't know, 8 or 12 or 15. That's just what came to mind when I saw the numbers. I'm doing the best I can, Daniel.
I was trying to think if those were on the Road to the Arnold.
Road to the Arnold has my 405 for 20, and
that's why I knew those right off the top of my head, but I can't.
I probably could have got a few more, but I just did a meet the weekend prior, and I really didn't want to shoot that video that day, and I was kind of upset because a week after a meet, I'm jello. And like, no, we got to shoot it today, and I was pissed. If you give me another week, I probably could have got a few more out of that 405, but c'est la vie.
So like, if you did 500 for 10, you could probably do like 550. Well,
I never did. My jumps are always like 405, 495, 585. That's how I kind of, and sometimes I would.
I know. I was just trying to estimate if you could do 500 for 10, what you could do for 8.
I don't know. I never did 8 and 12. I probably did, and I'm just not thinking. Those are just the numbers that came into my head.
Yeah. In all the years, but I can't. I only knew the 500 and the 415 because I saw them on the Arnold or the Road to the Arnold.
Tiny Meeker says that location was my original monster gym. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thanks for providing us with the videos. It was cool little throwback Thursday.
Blast from the past.
Yeah. Roger Brome. I am not completely symmetrical because of shoulder injuries, so that left side has less mobility. I've had a calf do the same thing on deadlift, and rest helped, so I'm hoping that Saturday is okay. I mean, if you've had it before, if you feel like you've had it before, do the same thing somewhere else and it ended up being okay. Hopefully that'll be the case. Different muscle, obviously, but
hopefully nothing's tore or detached or so on and so forth. Peptides are also a good option for healing. BPC 157 and TB 500 are phenomenal peptides if you looked into those. Great healing agents and anti-inflammatories. Kyle.
Wow, Mr. Meeker is here too. Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah. I can't believe this is happening. I'm pinching myself.
All the people in there. Yeah, that's really cool.
Jesus, this never happens. What the hell's going on? I'm a little starstruck here.
The strongest. The strongest live chat I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
Just saying, all y'all are inspiring, and I'm proud to be here basking in y'all's presence.
I have to say, in all of 242 episodes, this is the strongest chat box we've ever had.
Yeah, where we've had.
This is crazy.
That's really cool.
This is history right here. Unbelievable.
Very neat. Yeah.
Daniel has a question.
Also, I've been getting extremely nervous with loads over 600 since my pec tear. I've recently doubled 605, but haven't gone heavier than that in training. Any tips?
Yeah, I tore my pec really bad one time. Had a 6 centimeter through the major and a 2 centimeter through the minor, and that that set me back. Used that story. I don't. It's a story behind it, but I used some growth hormone and it healed it up pretty quick. It depends on where it tore. If it's in the muscle belly,
Well, I'm not sure if he's asking so much. Like, it sounds like it's like recovered. It's more, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel, but I think he's just like saying that since he did it, he's extremely nervous now with these loads.
Depending on when the pec tear occurred.
Mental thing, like, how did you get over the mental?
Well, what happened was at a certain time after the tear, I was recommended to get some ART therapy because of scar tissue, how it forms when your muscle tears. They couldn't go in and sew it because it'd be like sewing together filet mignon. So basically scar tissue forms, but it forms like this. But if you do ART therapy, you can get the scar tissue to mellow out and straighten out. And that really helped because as time went on, the next 5-6 months, I'd be benching and that scar tissue would release a little bit. And it'd freak me out for a while. But back then, as far as healing, I did the ART therapy on it, and I started with one plate. I remember I did a lot of volume with like a plate and 2 plates in the beginning just to get lots of blood in there, and did some stretching, of course. But I hung out with Dave Palumbo in Hawaii that year that I tore my pec, and he recommended the growth hormone thing. Just being honest, and so I invested in that, and long story short, I tore that real major tear in April of 2003. By December, I did a 815 bench at a Wabdo World, so I bounced back pretty quick, and that was a significant tear. I mean, my pec was 3 times the size of the other one, and I couldn't even get the bar down. It was just locked up so bad. So, depending on when it happened, Daniel, that's crucial. And then the scar tissue obviously is important to get that rolled out, I guess, with rolfing, deep tissue stuff on it, so that scar tissue mellows out a little bit. And it takes time, of course, but with today's healing agents like BPC 157, TB 500, I mean, there's a lot of concoctions that can help you get back.
Yeah, he said he had it repaired, but the scar tissue is rough.
Oh, had it repaired? So like screws, like it was the pec tendon. Well, they have to reattach tendons if you tore the tendon from the bone, the pectoral tendon.
Yeah, I don't know.
I tore a muscle belly, so I was all black and blue, kind of like Mendelssohn's picture, the whole black and blue thing. You had that going on, so yeah, he had it repaired.
He said he'll look into ART therapy. Thank you.
Yeah, and there's a certain timeline.
Yes, I had multiple anchors put in. The doctor put in 3 times the normal amount.
Oh, good.
Okay, so.
Yeah, the ART thing, they told me, this is thinking back to 2003. Forgive me, a little old now. I remember they said that get the ART therapy done 6 weeks after the injury. That's when you want to start doing it. I still have a knot in there, of course, but it sounds like he detached the tendon. So I never had that one. I had muscle belly tear. So, and when did it happen, Daniel? How long ago did they do the surgery and all that? I'm curious. You'll bounce back, Daniel. You're a young man. You're not old and decrepit like me. So I know you'll bounce back. Your body's conditioned to do it. It's just that psychological thing. Because I remember when I was benching, and every time I felt a little bit of something in there, it would freak me out. But it passes over time. Hopefully, with the anchor points and stuff, that's you're definitely part Terminator in there now. You got some good anchor points, screws probably. But hopefully that heals and you're not feeling any type of weirdness when you bench. A lot of it's psychological because you know it's been fixed, and the fear is doing something to wake that area up again. So everything takes time.
Yeah,
But when you're
very
younger, you
normal
tend to
for sure.
everything. It's like you're elastic, and when you're youthful, and when you get 50 some years old like me, it's shit. It takes 20 years to heal something anymore. Weird.
He said yes, it was 100% tear about 2 years ago,
Oh.
maybe 1.5 years ago, but 3-ish months ago I doubled 605.
Oh, good.
I just get nervous going over 600. Which
Yeah.
is totally normal.
And that's a comment that Eric Spoto made too. Because I didn't speak to Spoto on this, but Eric had the rotator cuff tear, and he told Efferdine, and Efferdine told me that anytime he gets up to 600, he gets real cautious and nervous. So, but the fact that you doubled 600 or whatever, that's really good. It's just hopefully it's been a while since that injury occurred, so hopefully it's your body's doing its thing, and it's built for steel in there now. So hopefully, just got to be careful. Don't be flaring the elbows and doing the things that we do. You got great bench press form, so, and I've seen a lot of your benches, so I think you're on the right path. Yeah.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it.
But yeah, big fan of peptides. That's the new age stuff that people are doing for healing. I know I'm doing it right now in my shoulder here because I got some type of bicep problem. But yeah, like I said, the growth hormone, I was doing 2 IUs in the morning right out of bed. That's what Palumbo told me to do, and that really sped up things. That was at the 4-month mark, and then I did that for 3 months, and I mean, I ended up doing that 815 bench. That was a pretty bad tear. I mean, I literally couldn't get the bar down. All I could do was like pull downs and curls. I couldn't bench anything for a while, so that swelling went down. So
he says, haha, appreciate it, man. I'm trying my best. Hopefully this prep will be the one where 700 falls.
fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. I've got to head off for the night.
Okay.
Y'all are the best.
Thanks for joining us, Daniel. I appreciate you stopping by.
Joining us. Yeah, it was
This is
super
amazing
cool to
night.
have you in the chat. Yeah.
Tiny,
really
Kolb,
appreciate
Daniel,
you
fuck,
stopping
man.
by. Yeah, that's
I'm
awesome.
starstruck, man. It's hard to answer your questions because I'm like kind of nervous. Like all these great people here.
Yeah.
Everybody's great, but you get some of the baddest
Get all
benchers in
the-
the world in here.
yeah.
It's not, this doesn't happen all the time. I'm not used to this. So,
Well, it's like rare that we get them all in the same
yeah,
chat.
this is, wow.
It's really cool that
I'm stuttering.
everybody came, or that we had so many in here tonight. Very cool. Well, again, thank you for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks
It
for
was
joining us, stopping by.
Super cool to have you. Stop by anytime. So we love to have you. And we're excited for this prep for you and to see 700 fall soon. Very cool. And have a fantastic night.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see here. I skipped a bunch of comments.
Oh, you did?
Because I was
You're bouncing around.
because we were like talking about his specific
I know.
thing, and he was like answering. I didn't want to have to let's see here.
I wish I had a better answer for him. I'm probably gonna get off the show tonight and then end up texting him on
Yeah, you can do that.
Instagram, like,
You
hey,
can
I
give
thought of
it-
this because I was so nervous when all these great people are on here.
Let's see. You gotta go up a little.
Oh, I gotta move it up. What? Oh, what am I doing here?
Okay. So Roger says, I will load slow and start on 3 boards. Yeah, that's a good idea. Take it slow and be cautious. And then Daniel had said, yeah, no stress. I was just getting an idea of what your best sets were. I picked some random numbers, LOL.
Yeah.
Kyle, y'all are bench gods. And then that was Daniel. Tiny with some muscles. Hey, Tiny. Again, we're happy to have you here. Mike Chapman, I'm really impressed by all of you guys. Thanks again for all the information I get from you guys. We're glad you came. Glad you're here. Thank you for joining us, Mike. Roger Brome, the hard part about comebacks is getting your mind out of your experience and back into the external task of the lift.
That's true.
Get the book, The Comeback Quotient, by Matt Fitzgerald. Hopefully Daniel saw that before he jumped off. It is an endurance sport focused book, but the psychology of it is the same. Focus on squeezing the bar, for example. Focus on bar moving and not coping with the anxiety.
Yeah, because I remember when I had my pec injury, I was in fear because it was a setback, and I had the 800 world record, I think, at that time, and Mendelssohn broke it 2 months after I tore my pec. So, and I was nervous about benching. I mean, I never forget that. Every time I would come down, it took a long time to overcome that. I don't know exactly how long, but just going up to like 500 raw, it just weirded me out because it just mentally, it was hard to let go. Like, is it gonna let go? Okay, feels good. It took a lot of time to get over that anxiety. It really did.
Kyle, my dad would say the hardest part of the comeback isn't the first time. It's going back out once you know what's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Very, very true. Very true. You said, oops, where's the spell check?
Yeah.
Is
there spell check on this thing?
I deciphered it, and I saw your other comment down here correcting what it actually was. So, Roger. Okay, I read that.
Okay.
It was a continuation to
I'll
his
move it
other
down.
one. I read Daniel's, and then I read Kyle's because he was just correcting up there. And then he says that's an incredible recovery. Talking about Daniel's.
Yeah, that's a tear. That's like tendon from the bone thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that he was talking about.
Usually that sets people back, but the fact that he's doubled 605, I'm impressed.
Yeah, that's really good.
And he's doing it. He's not rushing anything.
Doing it the right way.
Doing it the right way, letting the body his natural course of time.
I'm excited for him to get that 700 raw.
Yeah.
I know he'll do it for sure. Kyle, Dan is super lean too. Can easily gain some weight too.
Yeah, he's 300. And, I think I was 320 or something then, and he was 325 or something. He's big, and he's like my height too. Lean, yeah, lean.
And yeah, he is. He looks good. Mike Chapman and me with my little 350 max raw.
Hey,
dude, that is a solid, respectable bench. Yeah. You know how many guys would dream to bench
350 is huge.
Absolutely.
3 plates is huge. Any gym you go to.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to Crunch Gym.
Would dream of.
Yeah, then you can bench press a lot of weight there. Pretty easy. I don't know.
Kyle, I started at that Mr. Chapman, and with periodization and some advice, I was over 100 pounds over that less than a year.
Nice.
Yeah. Made a lot of progress. Awesome.
That's great. That is tremendous progress. Yeah.
Mike Chapman, I'm getting it back. I took 20 years off from lifting, and my teenage son got me back into it. Okay, that's awesome. And I've been hitting squats very quickly as it's my best lift.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Welcome back to powerlifting. Yeah.
At 59 years old. Very cool.
59 years
got you
young.
back into it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Teenage son lifting too. That's great, man.
Yeah, it's win-win.
Yeah.
Very cool. Love that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's an interesting chat box this evening. I'm very impressed. Yeah. Kind of shell-shocked a little bit. But
for all of them to be in here at the same time was really cool.
Yeah. And like I said, Mendelssohn's pec tear was in the muscle belly, I believe. But anytime the tendon gets from the bone, that's where they got to get in there and cut open. But he's got three anchor points. That's good. A normal person that sits behind a desk all day probably just get one anchor point. But Daniel, he's bulletproof now. So yeah. Cool. I just wish I had better. I wish I had the all-out great answer to tell him, but I usually I lean to people like Stan Efferdine and other people that have had that specific injury and ask them, you know, how they overcame it and the mental anxiety. Yeah, because that hung with me for a while. I was scared to. It didn't have to be 500 or 600 raw. I was like 315. Okay, slow. It was weird. Because you want to protect it. You don't want it to do anything, set you back even further. So, because at that time, like I said, Mendelson had took my record with an 804 or something at Senior Nationals in LA. And I definitely wanted to get that record back. Because he called me out on stage and said, "Beat that, baby boy." And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to get that once I get this pec healed." And sure enough, we traded a bench back and forth for a while. All right, Kyle.
Mike says that he 1,200 total at 59 years old.
Nice.
Very cool. That's awesome.
You got any videos, Mike? Please send them to my email.
I think he sent.
He did already? Oh, that's right.
Because I think he had the 540 for 3 that he was going to send.
I know.
I think.
I'm having a brain fart.
Thought that he was the one that said he sent videos. I could be wrong.
Thank you.
But I thought that.
If you did. There's been so much going on since we read that.
Kyle, I was chatting with a few cats over 50 who had a 405 bench or so. One was 56 or 57 and did a 405 in comp. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm Mike Chapman. I'm confident that a good day I can do a 405 with a pause.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if you're still training, 420 with a pause. 440 with a pause.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's never too late to get in the game.
No.
Unless you sit on the sidelines.
Well, it sounds like he used to. He took a break for 20. Yeah, so it's not. I mean, so he's done it, so he knows it. Like.
Yeah. It's good to be back.
Body back in there.
Getting the wheels turning again. Okay, thank you. I know that's what he said. Now I remember. I'm only on 130 carbs today, so.
Because there were a couple people, like, because there was somebody else that was going to send their, was it James Bergall that was going to send a meat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find out a way to get it to me, please, because I love to get the videos on the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I think two people should be sending, I think, on Messenger.
Okay.
So check your...
Well, this has been a pretty good evening. I didn't expect this when I came down here and sat down. And it started off kind of slow.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a short show.
I looked at the clock and it was 7:25. Like, I was done with videos.
And, and I saw like the chat box only had like 5 in there, and I was like, okay.
Then the chat box came alive.
And it came alive,
We had some great people in here. Everybody's great, but, you know, the bench press guys, the heavy duty dudes, me, Daniel, and Jimmy, and Meeker. Oh, that never happened in the show, ever.
That's cool.
I didn't see it coming.
Have everybody on there at the same time.
Yeah, that was crazy. All right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, let's go eat some chicken and vegetables.
Chapman, once a week, like clockwork. Like clockwork.
And I got to shave. I don't know why every Thursday I just show up like this. I usually shave on Sunday or, lazy.
A little bit.
Yeah, just hate doing it all the time. Takes forever.
I even sent 2 videos of my son.
Oh,
nice.
cool.
Thank
I'll
you,
get them.
Mike. Awesome.
Thank you.
We will put
Hopefully
them
you
on for next week.
included somewhere in there what he's doing, and in case I can't see the weights or don't know, a little bit of just brief description. Sometimes I'm not sure what's on the bar depending on how the video's shot. Especially when I shoot my videos, they're straight on, so you see the reds, but you don't see the little weights on the side. So I need to move my camera angle a little bit. Should raise up the legs on that thing and start shooting overhead again. Okay. That was popular for a while.
Yeah, you can do that.
Problem is, I can't reach it. Then I have to put my remote control back on there to start and stop it.
That's not a big deal.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll be back again next week, and we'll do it again. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for everybody that sent videos, is going to send videos, and love to see y'all in the chat box. This has been fun.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Y'all have a lovely night. I appreciate the hospitality. Thanks.
You're welcome. Glad to have you guys tonight
too, and thanks for the video. Nice job on your bench press. That was really, really good lifting, and always a pleasure to have you. Thank you for joining us. And Mike says that he will.
Okay.
He'll make sure that there's a
And
brief description.
if you guys are bored on Sunday, just think about it's my birthday. Just say happy birthday to me on Sunday.
Oh my God, don't be that guy. Usually it's like girls that do that.
Well, I'm not getting any
You're
younger.
gonna make them name 2 things that they love about you too.
No, I know. I'm sure it'll pop up on Facebook. Everybody sees it on there. It is my birthday. I hope you got something for my birthday. I'm looking forward to it.
We's Po. We skipping it this year.
We're poor. We had
Sorry.
no presents.
I'm gonna give you a big hug.
That's worth everything. It's weight in gold. Thank you, Kyle. I don't know if we can put enough candles on the cake this year. I have to actually get the numbers now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tired?
Your cake will just be one big fire.
Yeah. Well,
You try to light
I'm
candles.
happy to be here. So I'm going to continue steaming on and doing the best I can.
Hell yeah.
Try to get stronger. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, Mike's birthday is tomorrow.
Well, happy birthday, Mike.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Birthday.
March
to you.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Cool.
Hope you
Now I'm
have
in the
a
spirit.
wonderful happy birthday
Yeah.
tomorrow. Have a very special day, Mike.
That's crazy. That's cool.
Very cool.
March 21st.
So then are you 59 tomorrow or are you 60 tomorrow? You said 59 up here, so I'm just wondering if
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what
you did.
you are right now and you turn 60 tomorrow, or if you're just rounding up because tomorrow's your birthday.
That's cool.
Kyle says happy birthday also.
I like the birthday candles and cakes there. That's cool.
That's cool. How do you get those emojis? Sorry.
These got these emojis here, so supposedly. So
Those are cute little monster emojis.
you see those?
Yeah.
And when I click
Oh,
on it,
59 tomorrow.
I lose our picture though. So I don't like to click buttons on here. I don't want to shut this whole thing down and freak out.
Could totally happen.
Yeah, it could. One push of the wrong button and this thing goes pop,
Could happen.
and then I don't know how to get it started again. Worst fear,
That'd be-
anxiety.
I'm still figuring out to get emojis.
Yeah, you click that
Oh,
smiley
no.
face there by the chat box thing, and then you kind of scroll through them, I guess.
Yeah, there's some cute ones I don't see on my on the phone.
Yeah.
Mike rounded up. Gotcha.
Okay.
Kyle says 59 and squatting 540 for 3 reps.
Yep. And Roger, take care of that tricep, and
600
hopefully
is
it's
right on there. Yeah,
it's
Roger.
not bad.
Hope the tricep heals up and isn't anything too crazy. Hopefully,
Definitely ice
hopefully
it
Saturday
afterwards.
feels good and everything's
yeah.
good. And nothing.
It's just a
nothing
weird
crazy.
that noise it made, and then there's no black and blue, but there's no imperfections. Like when you flex in the mirror, you kind of see some shadowing, or there's any divots, or it feels like anything's balled up anywhere. But that fascia thing, I did that over here, and when I get pretty lean, you can see where I did that at. They're just war wounds in this bench pressing game. You're gonna get them.
Collection of them for sure.
Yeah. Got pec tear over here, slight tear that happened over here. Just wear and tear of crazy things we do. But yeah, we'll be
Seems
back.
Normal without that.
And I'll be
shirt on.
1 year older next Thursday. Yep. What do you do? It's better to have a birthday than not to have them. That's what they say.
Seems normal without that shirt on.
Oh, good.
So that's good.
Well, that's my concern, because those Titan shirts, or any type of poly shirt, usually the tricep support thing is under the arm and puts a lot of pressure down here in certain areas. So, yeah. And that tricep support crease can dig in down there. So it makes me wonder. Hopefully it gets better. Keep us posted, Roger, if you can.
Yeah, keep us
Be
posted.
safe.
Hopefully, I hope Saturday it goes okay when you're training and it's feeling back to normal and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
I hope. I hope.
But listen to your body. I always say that. If anything feels weird, yeah, don't push it. And you'll know. You'll get that little sensation like, yeah. I'm wondering if it hurts to do like rolling dumbbells, anything, activating this part of the tricep, or palms away extensions, targeting the lateral head and the medial head, and a few different things I would like to know, but maybe we'll find out a little bit more next Thursday. And he's got a time to train a little bit. Okay, sign us out of here.
Mike
So
says, thanks, everyone.
you're welcome. Oh, rolling dumbbells were good. Okay.
That's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah. If any type of Tate presses with dumbbells, nothing feels weird. Ideally, if we had an MRI machine, would be awesome, just to throw that arm in there and get us an answer. So yeah, we're taking shots in the dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, those aren't always easy, and you got to jump over hurdles through a primary care, and then you got to schedule, and then you got to go and lay in that machine, and that little tiny machine. To me, I got to sit like this for 15 minutes to get scanned. Claustrophobia.com. All right. Sign us out of here so we can go eat some food.
All right.
My butt's stuck to the chair. Oh, it's almost 9. What a show.
I know.
Jesus.
2 hours.
Rock and roll, guys.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Oh, Mike says I compete next weekend. I'll send videos.
Oh, please do, Mike.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
thank
luck.
you.
Kick some ass. We'll look forward to hearing about it.
Yeah.
And seeing the videos.
Good luck out there.
Good
Anybody that
luck
is
to
competing
ya.
also. Kick some ass, take some names.
I assume
Take one lift at a time.
Next
Next weekend.
So we'll might have one more chance.
That'll be 2
to
weeks
see
from
him,
now.
But just in case, good luck.
Yeah.
We're excited for you. All right. Well, guys, 2 hours later, thank you, especially those of you that have stayed on this whole time up until now. We appreciate you guys showing up. We appreciate you guys hopping in the chat. We just appreciate you guys in general.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Thanks for making
being
a great
here
show.
with us. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, a fantastic Friday tomorrow, a wonderful weekend, a great start to your week next week.
That's right.
And we look forward to seeing you again next Thursday. Love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.